Kirsty Lane here, day 8 of intermittent fasting and the Bulletproof Diet. Well, today I woke up and I only had a 10-hour fast instead of pushing like people like me, driven people like me so desperately want to do. The thing is with fasting is that a little bit of a good thing is amazing, but a lot of a good thing is not very good for you at all. Variety is the spice of life, and it's the unpredictability of having your food at different times which makes our body stronger, makes our cells stronger. So when you develop a habit like fasting, that you skip breakfast, for example, the brain automatically wants to lock into that and develop a habit, because it makes it easier for the brain to do. That's why it forms habit, it forms these neurological pathways, and you end up doing things the same. That's why any habit is hard to break. But also if you form a new habit of skipping breakfast, for example, then the brain just wants to do that all the time, and you will want to do that all the time. And the hardest thing to do then is to have breakfast when you feel like it, okay? So you can do fasting every other day, especially if you're a woman, that's fine. You can do, as I've said before, women struggle a lot more with fasting than men because of our biology. You can just have breakfast 1 or 2 days a week, and of course it becomes more of a celebration in that way. I read Dave Asprey's Bulletproof book not last year, the year before, and it was touting all of the amazing benefits of intermittent fasting, like makes you live longer, allows your body to clear out all of the dead cells that could otherwise become cancerous because you're not continuing to break down food. You've got more energy basically to do more housekeeping. The reduction in inflammation is great for your gut bacteria. I could go on and on. There are so many benefits of intermittent fasting, but there was no caveat on that. It was just intermittent fasting is amazing, let's go. So I did 4 months of intermittent fasting, 16-8, where I just ate during 8 hours of the day. Like I'd eat about 10 or 11, and I'd stop eating at about 6 o'clock, for example, and that was it. And I did that every day, and that's why he brought out this new book called Fast This Way, which just came out a couple of weeks ago basically. And in that book, because everyone read his book and did exactly like me, and that's not actually good for you. All right, it's not good for you to have that same routine. If I'd had breakfast 1 or 2 days a week, then it would have been much better for my body, because then your body just thinks that food is going to arrive at a certain time every day, and it prepares your cells for that. But what you want to prepare are cells that are so flexible and so can adapt to any situation, that they can adapt to having food one time or not having food another time. So your body will clear all of the cells that just need food at a certain time, and they'll replace it with much healthier cells that can basically put up with not having food or having food. And that's what we want. We want to keep your body guessing and keep your body on its toes, basically, not know what's coming. And in that way, you get the most resilient, amazing, beautiful body. Okay, gratitude. What are we grateful for today? I am very grateful to have a partner who is very concerned about me not eating and saying, have you eaten yet? You're looking a bit pale, you're starting to shake, maybe you should eat something. It's always pretty handy, because I'm someone who just goes for it, and sometimes I don't see that I'm doing myself harm when I set myself these goals. So it's very handy to have someone to be looking after you, basically. So I'm very grateful to him. What are you grateful for? Like and subscribe.